children. We played them all the time.
This is Monopoly Star Wars.
Okay.
It's got Darth Vader on it.
This is Dumbing Down Games.
Hey guys, welcome to another Tabletop Back Talk. This is a topic that I've been looking forward to. It is, does Monopoly suck? I can't wait to bash this game's face in, much like Negan at the end of Season 6 of The Walking Dead bashes Rick's face in. What?
Rick Grimes?
I'm just kidding. Nobody knows whose face gets bashed in.
I know.
But anyway,
I read the comic. It's Glenn.
Let's talk about Monopoly.
He kills Glenn.
In the comic. We don't know in the video or in the TV show yet.
It's Glenn. I'm positive it's Glenn.
We've gotten off topic.
Oh my god, I don't care. Talk about Monopoly.
Oh god, I don't care. Yeah, that's about
So here's the thing. Guys, does Monopoly suck?
No.
Kinda.
It doesn't suck.
It depends on who you're playing with.
It teaches financial literacy.
No, it doesn't.
It teaches to take chances.
You don't get $200 for running a lap.
This game sucks. That's my opinion. I hate it. This is the reason I quit playing games for over a decade.
It really depends on who you play
Where
with.
did the game touch you, Josh?
Show us on this doll of Boba Fett. We get him out.
Because I can
Oh my
definitely
God.
see, playing with the wrong sort of people, it can leave a bad taste in your mouth.
Well, no, here's the thing. I just don't think it's
I'm
a
the
very
wrong
good
sort of
game
people.
as far as game mechanics go. It's at its core, it is a roll and move game, which entirely puts your fate in the hands of two dice, and you just got to hope that you land on something. And I'm totally not including the new speed dice.
I mean, sure,
that they added
but
to
that's
this game.
only if you completely ignore the bargaining aspect of this whole thing. And the
Even
negotiations
so.
and trading.
Even so, this game.
This is because you're only upset because I mean this is the nicest way possible. You didn't have any siblings to barter chores with.
Okay, that's...
No.
Here's my question. Did you steal from the bank?
Did I steal from the bank?
Yes, when the other players weren't looking, did you steal from the bank?
No, I'm talking
Okay,
about.
well, you were not playing Monopoly correctly.
No, that
You
means
have
you didn't
to-
have siblings.
You
for
have to
Monopoly.
think about the way you go into Monopoly is you go into Monopoly as a shady business tycoon. So think about
Exactly,
it. You
yes.
are the CEO of like Shell Oil or what is it?
Google.
British Petroleum. And
You want to embezzle as much as you can. You want to steal as much as you can.
So when
You wanna-
somebody gets up and goes to the bathroom, they just left their assets out. And so now it's time to do some shady business dealings.
No. Okay. Disregard all that.
No, that's how you play
That
the
is-
game.
That is the
not
most
how you
fun
play the
way to
game,
play
no.
it.
That is how you get maximum enjoyment. Is you treat it seriously like that. So then you come back from the bathroom and you're like, guys, I know I had more than one.
The last time I remember this
More than
game being
$10.
played,
And
I honestly don't remember if I was involved
Very,
in
very
the game. But people were probably playing this for 6 hours. Half of the people quit playing, who either lost or quit playing, were happy to stop.
that's probably only because you guys play with free parking, getting the pot.
That was over a decade ago. I cannot remember.
Because that's, a lot of people play with that's a house rule, going to free parking and taking the pot. And really that just extends the game because then somebody who might be, eliminated goes, oh man, I just took all the money from right in the
It's the
center.
best way to play, honestly.
Which is a very fun way to play for some people, but can extend the game
Well, how does that extend the game?
because it keeps more money going. The whole point of Monopoly is that money has to keep flowing in order for the game to keep being interesting and for people to keep,
Now I had read that the first person to go bankrupt is when everyone says, "All right, how much money do you have? If you have the most, you win." That's how we played.
it depends.
According, wait. But here's the thing. According to the rules, bankruptcy. It doesn't even say game-ending conditions. No, it just mentions it in the bankruptcy section.
You are
The
released
last
from your
player-
contract.
The last player left in the game wins, which means this is another reason I think this is a horrible game. Someone can get knocked out in the first 30 minutes or the first hour, and this game could go on for another 3, 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, there's an elimination aspect to the game, and there's certain ways that people extend the time. But it all depends on how they want to play it. You don't have to play that way, and a lot of those times it's house rules.
So you're saying that house rules are what cause this game to suck, or what causes people to perceive this game to suck?
For a lot of people, yeah.
Conjugal visits in jail kind of ruined it for me.
Okay.
I like how on this Star Wars board, everything has changed except for the corner squares.
Well, you still get to free park on Tatooine.
Yeah.
Like, they're not gonna. I mean, what are they gonna do? It's a desert planet. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Although I do have to say, I do like the fact that the giant blue policeman is the same regardless if you're Rebel or Imperial, as well as the jail is the same. I don't know how that works. It seems impossible.
You would think they could have called this a brig or something.
I don't know.
Or Darth Vader goes to jail.
He bends the bars with his mind.
And then molests you with a robot, you know.
But here's another thing, though. This is Star Wars Monopoly, and it's just Monopoly with a Star Wars skin on it. There's nothing special about it. Even the rule book says, oh, it's got special rules for Star Wars Monopoly. No, it doesn't.
But look how big Star Wars is on that booklet. It's pretty big. See? They paid a lot of money for
I'm
it.
just happy that the
rebranding.
waterworks is a moisture farm.
Okay, yeah.
It makes me happy.
Or luxury tax is a bounty.
Now, I will say one thing. In reading the rules, I did realize that there were a few things that I was doing wrong, maybe, and that probably did extend the game, how long it took to finish the game.
And again, not that you're doing it wrong, just that that's going to extend the game.
But
Isn't
even...
the original sales tax a percentage?
Yes.
Yeah.
This one's only
In
75
fact-
credits.
That's probably something they changed. Whatever.
Where is
No,
that?
there's another
No,
one.
it's over here. 10%.
Yeah, there's two.
Ah,
but
there you go.
This one also used to be.
Or 200 credits. And the way this is supposed to work, and we would retcon this because we didn't want to add up all of our wealth and all of our properties and then divide by 2 or pay 200.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Well, see, that's the problem, is that you're missing the critical point of this game was to math. Like, that's the entire point, is you were teaching children how to hardcore math. Okay, how much percentage is that? And then if they do it wrong, if it's in your favor, you're like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, half of your properties, they're gone now. Because they did the math wrong. And then later you're like, by the way, you did that math wrong.
There's
You're like,
probably-
wait, what?
There's probably another game out there that does this in a better, more
Yeah, but it's-
enjoyable way.
yeah,
but
but
that's
are
the
they
point.
also
If it's-
backed by Star Wars?
Yeah, but no. But the point is, if it was enjoyable, if it was like, oh boy, I learned to math, versus, oh my gosh, you destroyed me and everything I loved because I mathed wrong. No, see, that one is going to leave the scar that makes you want to math right next time.
nothing
That way they
teaches,
don't
like,
get payday
brutal
loans in the
failure.
future when they grow up.
Exactly.
And that's true. That's true. You will remember a brutal, agonizing failure over it was 5.
But what, I mean, like, do you hate this game? Do you like it? Do you indifferent it?
I actually do enjoy a good round of Monopoly.
I gotta say, I really like playing it with people who do enjoy it and
What-
who do get into the whole, bartering and trading.
What do you enjoy about it? Because I can think of so many things that I just don't enjoy about it.
I like bankrupting people and turning off the heat.
Turning off the heat.
Yes.
I don't think...
Except in summer, turning on the heat.
Oh my god. What do you enjoy about it?
Well, Topher enjoys it's a brutal victory. You take everything they own and you say, get out, this is my board. That's fun. But really the big thing for me is just the talking and the negotiating and then trying to get certain properties.
But
That's the big part of the game.
You see, I would argue that there are other games that do negotiating and trading better than this, or that are at least more fun than this.
Yeah, but
so wouldn't you rather play
everybody
that?
knows Monopoly, and that's kind of its saving grace. Is that how long has Monopoly been around?
It's been around since like the 1930s.
This is what I'm talking about. Everybody knows Monopoly. You can bring Monopoly anywhere and play it. People have their own different house rules and everything like that. But you don't have to. You don't have to. Mess around with it. And it's simple.
Because here's another thing. I have certainly never uttered the words, "Hey guys, you want to play Monopoly again?"
You hate it.
I do hate it.
I've done that before.
But another thing I run into is when I talk to people who haven't played board games in a very long time, they'll say, "Oh, like Monopoly? I liked Monopoly." "Oh, really? When's the last time you played?" Well, I don't remember. I think...
Well, that's because if you play with certain people, then that Monopoly game ended friendships for them. They played it, they absolutely trashed somebody, and then that them going, well, they're remembering the one time that their friend Terry went...
No, I think it's because they honestly quit playing board games because to them, this is board games.
See, here's the thing for me. Monopoly to me was Christmas or Thanksgiving with extended family. You've got the board, you've got the table out, the kids and generally the men folk were cooking, we're playing this while everybody else was in the kitchen cooking, and you're sitting there playing, and the older grown-ups are just destroying the children in this game. The children are trying to create what tiny, delicate, pointless teams they can that are just going to get wiped off the face of the planet as Uncle John.
Also stealing as much money as you can.
And your parents are playing you as saps, like, hey, if we work together, we can beat Uncle Jimmy. And you can't beat Uncle Jimmy, and your dad is just lying so that he can take Park Place from you. And, meanwhile, you get up to the kitchen to go, steal some cookies because they're fresh out of the oven, and they scream at you to get out, and you come back.
All right.
And you're only down to $20, and you had, $5,000.
Here's my question to you, though.
It's better to own than to rent.
No. If I were to try and reintroduce board gaming to somebody, I could think of so many other games that I would rather show them that are still simple, but better than this. Would you guys play this with someone and say, hey, you want to get back into board gaming?
But if we were going to sit around and have a few drinks and eat a pizza, this would be a fantastic game that we would laugh about.
No, because the paper money would soak up all the greasy pizza oil. No, horrible game to eat pizza
Okay,
with.
so what your complaint then is that it needs to be Canadian money.
My complaint then is that
Is it plastic?
It's like
sucks.
laminated.
Okay, anyway.
If you're Canadian and you have laminated money, post, because I've never seen your money before.
Send it to us
Send it
as
to
much
us.
as you can.
All right, real quick, guys. Final thoughts on Monopoly. Does it suck?
Yes. No.
Yes.
Yes.
Hold
it's a
on,
good game.
it's a hanging Chad. I wasn't sure. I didn't mean to vote for this game.
Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I would be willing to rescind this if we played this and I actually had fun, more fun than I think I would.
I bet you
All
would.
right,
I
fair
bet
enough.
if we turned the video off and we played, you would laugh.
Okay. All right. There. We played. Thanks a lot, guys. 3 hours of my life I'm never getting back. Like
Who wants to go to a strip club in Java's?
Woo! I don't think he likes Monopoly, though. Why are you tipping them 500 credits each? What's wrong with you?
I'm financially irresponsible.
Those Twi'leks are going to be able to make house payments now.
Not with these rich boys. I've already had to mortgage my Imperial Cruiser. My Star Destroyer.
Can the bank repossess your Star Destroyer?
I just need 100 credits.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting over here with Yoda's hut. That's what I've been making it
Oh,
on.
here's your swamp to go with it.
Oh, sweet. I had to foreclose the swamp. Yoda can't harvest no more frogs. Them's the bank's frogs. Intergalactic Bank.
All right.
You still have money on your hat.
That's where it belongs, guys. It was my
Oh,
It's the emergency stripper money.
5 credits.
And just like in real Monopoly, we gotta clean all this shit up.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you always make the loser do that.
Hey, Josh!
Josh, get back in here! We found out how you'll enjoy Monopoly.